I want to show you a question that our client Katie from home has, and that is basically, do I go all the way to the floor for burpees and sacrifice speed, or do I do them to my hands? Basically, do I focus on fast or deep with the burpee? And so I'm going to show you, first of all, my answer is I would rather you focus on fast and explosive with it, and I want you to go to the right depth for you to maintain that explosiveness, because as I've said with kettlebells, the most important piece with kettlebells is getting to that anaerobic cardio level, which really only happens when you go balls to the wall so fast that you couldn't hold a conversation during it. If you finish a set of double kettlebell swings or burpees or any of the on-the-minute sets and you could chat away, we're not getting to the right intensity, so that is imperative. That matters more to me than do you go to your hands or do you go to the floor with a burpee. But let's talk about your technique on going all the way to the floor. Who that? Hey. So I am fine with you going to your hands as long as you give me speed and a good jump. So this is acceptable as a burpee because I went down, back, up, jump, and I jumped not my full out ability, but I jumped pretty explosively with pretty good intensity. And one of the ways to do this so that you really give me a good jump is right when you get to here, you actually shoot your eyes up in the air and reach up like that. If you shoot your eyes up in the air, number one, there's a tendency when we come from the floor to standing to be a little bit leaning forward and not get a good jump. So if you transition, boom, back, up, look up, it'll allow you to shoot your eyes, get your chest. If you can go to the floor, the important question, and Katie was sort of asking, I can do a push-up, should I do that? No, don't make the burpee into a push-up. I just want to see, hey Katie, good, you're here, I'm glad. Don't make the burpee into a push-up, it's really worming your chest to the floor. So I'm going to show you this slowly and then quickly, and I hope you can see the floor, because I can't tell if my feet are there or not. Facebook Live, this is a very hard angle to see, but I'm going to go down, back, and now I'm going to drop my knees, groin, chest, and then worm my chest, hips, knees, like that, okay? So it's a worm, it's not a strict push-up. Done quickly, it's so can you see that? Hopefully you can see that. That's what I'm shooting for. Slowly, it's literally knees, hips, chest, hips, knees. So I'm essentially waving in my torso as I go down and then back up. That is going to allow you to go really fast, really explosive, and not do a push-up. I don't want you doing push-ups because in kettlebells, you probably have noticed, we do a lot of pressing. We do a lot of overhead pressing. We do a lot of push-up or floor press. I don't also want you having to worry about doing a press and a burpee because you're just going to tire your arms out more, okay? So that is how to do a great looking burpee. Unless you're over 60, I want you doing them to the floor, meaning at least your hands to the floor. I do have clients locally who are older or have really bad knees who will go down to something like a platform, like a BOSU ball, and they'll go down to the BOSU, kick back, kick up, and stand up. But that's really only if it's medically necessary. If you have the range of motion to be able to get your hands down and your knees out from under you, that is the burpee of choice, okay? Burpee's a great, I know people love to hate it, but it is a great exercise for getting that heart rate up, along with, you're gonna learn later, thrusters right now, but eventually the clean and push press is a move everybody who wants to do kettlebells needs to get badass at. Heavy swings and then double swings down the road, meaning two bells, you want to get good at that. And then your ballistics, like your box jump and your burpees. These are the best moves for really raising the intensity and getting that metabolic effect that's gonna shred fat when your diet is right. So hopefully that was helpful. That's how to do a good burpee. Let me know if you can do a good burpee and what you learned from this little workshop and how you're loving the on-the-minute workout today, which everybody seems to be knocking off. And make sure you go back and watch that little post I did earlier today on building the right workout calendar for you. I just wanted to make sure the local and at-home people are doing the right amount of workouts, the right intensity, not overdoing it if they're doing training outside of here, and also making sure you're doing enough, okay? That's it for now, folks. Thanks so much.